YouTube! Ladies, how's everybody doing? Good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. We have, as you could probably tell by the title, we have the FiFine AM8 dynamic microphone, okay? I was sent this by FiFine to do a review. I would also like to let everybody in here know that this is not sponsored, but they sent this to me to do a review. So I would be telling you guys the 100% truth on everything. However, I have very high hopes for this. And this comes in perfect timing because we've released videos in the past. We've released, streaming videos, and I get a whole bunch of people in the comments asking me not only about equipment, but also specifically microphones. I think that one of the reasons that I get asked so many questions about what microphone is best to use, whatever, blah, 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 is because I believe that audio is probably one of the, if not the most important part of your stream, more so than your camera, okay? I would highly recommend to invest in a good microphone. And so now we have the AM8. I'm not gonna lie, this might be like the #1 mic I might start suggesting people. I have a feeling, so let's take a look at it. So you guys know I'm telling the truth, by the way, for the YouTube people on YouTube watching this. I'm also asking my chat, and they're gonna have to, they always tell me the truth, okay? If something's butt, they're gonna let me know it's butt, okay? We're gonna split this into a couple things. We're gonna do hardware, that includes packaging, how it feels, how it all that. We're gonna do setup, and then we're gonna do sound. Off rip, I haven't opened this. Obviously, you guys can see I haven't opened this. It comes in black, white, and I got the black version. First of all, packaging, pretty standard packaging. Cover box. Ooh, wait a second now. Okay, hold on. I thought it was standard. It's a little bit fancier than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. It looks like it comes with a stand as well, which is very, very nice because not everybody has a boom arm. This feels like all metal for the base of the stand. Obviously, it screws in, and the bottom is rubber so that it won't slide from your desk. So that's fire. I've definitely had some mics that were absolute legends when it comes to like the stand. All right, so if we're looking at this, the cover for the microphone, bro, I don't know if y'all could tell. It's like velvet, bro. I don't know if I've ever seen a microphone with this kind of pop filter on it. But yeah, let's look at also. So this is the actual inside of the microphone. On top of the pop filter, it has another cage so that you're not just speaking raw into the mic. And inside of that cage, there's the actual mic. If we look at this is the mic itself. So having the cage and then the mic inside of it will probably also give it a little bit more, even more pop, like help with your plosives, the Peter Pipers. And something that I want to mention real quick, the microphone comes with this cable. So it comes with an adapter, USB-C, USB. That's very, very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie. So the body itself is plastic. You got the base, you got the actual like arm stand part, and then you got the mic. The base and the actual arm, metal. These are all metal, okay? So very good quality. The mic being plastic, I don't know if I dislike that or if I like that, but it's a little bit lighter quality. It's a little bit lighter, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I dropped this and it landed on this part, it might break. However, what I do really, really like about this microphone, let's compare prices real quick as well. $55 right now from FiFine, okay? Also, by the way, if you guys want to get one yourself, I will be linking you guys to the website in the description, okay? It'll be on the top of the description. You guys don't have to scroll. I'm gonna tell you guys my favorite part about this mic. This microphone can stay from early to very late streaming, and you can use this microphone as much as you want. You can upgrade this microphone. If you want to start off with the USB-C, you don't want to spend the extra money on the XLR and the deck, you guys don't have to. But if in the future you guys decide that it's worth your money, you guys can go ahead and do that and upgrade your microphone, and it's boom, it's right there. You don't have to get a whole new microphone. On the body itself has audio adjustment for the microphone and your headset. If you decide, you can also plug a headset. There's another port back here for your headset. You have audio adjustment for your headset and also for the microphone volume itself, and that is huge because right now, as of right now, my microphone right now doesn't have that. And if I want to turn down my mic or turn up my mic, I have to go into actual OBS, and that could be super annoying, especially if I'm playing a game, I have to tab out my game. So this is kind of huge. Velvet pop cover and a cage, metal base, metal arm with an XLR USB-C microphone jack, and also, headset port, and then also a dial for your headset and the mic volume. What I've seen, and we're about to find out, from what I understand, this is just pretty much plug in ready. We're about to find out. You guys, my audio is gonna cut out in 1 second, and I have to make a microphone, another scene thing. So just give me 1 minute. We're gonna try this out real quick. Check. You guys can hear me, yeah? You guys should be able to hear me. Yes. Okay, boom. Whoa, okay. So what I'm seeing is that I'm peaking a little bit. So you know what I could do? Beautiful. I could just check. Now, check. Now I'm like, oh, this is actually so nice. I'm not gonna lie. Adjusting my mic volume on the actual mic is actually so useful. It's actually so nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so from what I see from the audio bar, it does seem to pick up some of the background noise, which can be a little bit problematic. Now let's test like the range, because right now it's on my desk. And if you guys don't have a boom arm, it comes, like I said, it comes with a stand, which could be nice. So this is like, I'm pretty much, right on the mic. This is me right on the mic. Now, if I want to sit back, I don't know how my audio sounds, but this is me probably, I don't know, half a foot, a little bit less than a foot away from the mic. And this is me all the way back. Hold on. I'm just going to talk in normal voice. I don't want to yell. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but this is me pretty far from the mic. So I actually like this. This is another thing. I had to physically turn off the tap to mute on this microphone because this tap to mute is very sensitive. I could like graze it and it would mute. If I'm just rubbing my finger over the mute button, it's not doing anything. It looks like you have to pretty intentionally tap the mute, which again is another thing that is very nice because sometimes when I want to mute myself, I can't mute myself and I have to do it in game instead of just tapping the mic. So muting myself with tapping the mic is actually very, very useful thing. You guys can also use this on a mic stand, so let's just see. So for the people on YouTube, what I was doing is I was messing with these right here. These are like the clamps on the side. I just loosened it a little bit. All right, let me listen to the quality real quick. Oh, because my headset wasn't connected. All right, let me test. I kind of like it a lot, bro. I kind of like it a lot. Check 1 2. Get a lot, bro. I kind of like it a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Some people are looking for this. However, when it's not intentional, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit difficult. Like, cause when I'm screaming, and I'm not gonna lie, I do yell sometimes. When I yell, it gives feedback. It gives not feedback, but what's it like distortion. It distorts, as you guys hear. When I'm not yelling, I think it sounds really good. I think it sounds amazing. So the peaks, I'm not gonna lie, the peak is a little bit low. Everything else that I talk about, I really enjoyed. For again, a $55, $60 mic, I think is really good. The only complaints I have so far, the body of the mic being light and a plastic. Now the pluses though, there's a lot of pluses with this mic. Plus number 1 is the setup. Setup is insane. You just plug it in and it's ready to go. That's number 1. Number 2, really big, which also might help with the peaking a little bit. It has an XLR. For the price point, that's insane. It has an XLR output. So if you have a Go XLR or whatever kind of thing, there's not many mics that have both. And having a mute button that is usable that I don't have to disable like this thing because I can accidentally touch it super easily. And that's like a big problem. If I have to mute my mic in a hurry, then I can't do that. I have to open my OBS, but with this you can. The volume adjustment on the microphone, huge. I love that a lot. And I also like how the RGB is subtle. It's a little subtle, and also if you didn't like it, you could just turn it to white. Also the pop filter. Pop filter is a really big plus as well. Final summary. This microphone, does it have some problems? In my opinion, it does. It has some problems. Only one being actually quote unquote serious or something that I'd actually like think about. The body being light, you're not really gonna notice that if you're like not actually grabbing it, and you're not gonna be grabbing it that often. I do adjust my microphone every once in a while, but it's not gonna be a lot. And that's pretty much the only negative other than the peaking. If I speak loud, and I do speak loud sometimes, as you guys can hear, it peaks and it kind of sounds like a headset microphone sometimes. And so that for me can be a bit of a concern. However, for the price, for $55, this microphone, for $55, this is crazy. It comes with a stand. You have an XLR. It's just ready to go, plug in, ready to go. And you can connect it to a boom arm. It's not like actually attached to the stand. You can disconnect it and connect it to the arm if you wanted to. That's huge. This mic is $55. That's it. Good luck finding a microphone less than that. That is an absolute garbage. So yeah, once again, thank you guys. If you guys made it this far in the video, think about leaving a like on the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. Once again, if you guys want to get yourself one of these, then the link is in the description. Very top of the description. You guys don't have to scroll at all. It'll be on the very top. Also, I'm doing a giveaway. FiFine was nice enough to allow us to give away 2 of these microphones. And if you're watching this video on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, then you're not too late. You can come by the Twitch and we're going to be giving these away. And I possibly might also give this one away. I'll think about it because I actually really do like this mic, but I'll think about it. All right, now last thing. Like I said, if y'all didn't believe me, let's ask chat. Chat, I'm not going to lie. I want you guys to give it a couple ratings. 1, rate it just in general, 1 through 10, not not thinking about price, okay? Now, and then after that, I want you guys to give a rating including the price, okay? Now, for the mic itself, what are you guys thinking? 8.3 out of 10. 7 out of 10 without price, 9 out of 10 with price in mind. Excluding price, 8.3 out of 10. Mic itself, not talking about price, 7.2 with price, 9.5. 9 out of 10 with price included. 6, 7 out of 10. Ban that guy. With your Pookie voice, it's a 10 out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for making it this far in the video. Peace!